Hello humans, this is episode 8, part 3. Let's continue. I continued my tale for quite some time. I told the story of the transformation and how it felt. Carol Sean reassured me the best way he knew how by explaining it in every way he could that it had nothing to do with me, but it was down to the potion ingredients. My tale ended on the arrival at the infirmary in my fainting. If you were to define your partner's conduct during the mission, what would you say? In one word. Supportive! Oh yes, I'm surprised. We've passed quite a bit of time together. I can't deny that without him, I would have been lost. I see. Uh-huh. I imagine you asked him the same question, right? Yes, absolutely. And what did he say about me? I am forbidden from telling you that. Oh, I see. I understand. That's done. Oh, great. Do you have anything to add to your report? I don't think so. Not even a throwaway remark? Now that you mention it, there's just one little thing I'd like to tell you about Chrome. Oh yes? What is it? I really appreciated being on the mission with him. The whole experience was really pleasant. But... I think you'd feel better with missions exploring places if you do those. Oh yes? Yes, it's a suggestion. I couldn't tell you why. Okay, good. Well, we can say that we're through with that now. That took a while. Yes, and remember that next time you will have to do it alone. I'm already crying about it. Haha. That's the best I could do. Ikar? Caro? Is that your stomach? It's mine. I hadn't noticed how much I had fasted. I am atrociously hungry. That's understandable. It's time to eat. How about coming with me? And you, Caro? Oh, I was planning on working a little bit more. This time, it was Caro's stomach that started growling. I think I'll come too. Okay, so shall we go? Off to the dining hall? She left to file away the mission report among a limitless heap of case files before joining us. Good. Let's go eat. Oh, is there not a dining hall? Do we not have a dining hall? I'm sorry. Where would a dining hall be? Because I would say it's in the pantry, like in that little room. Oh, never mind. It's in the other way. Sorry. Huh, there's barely anyone here today. Yes, it's friendly calm. At the same time, it's a bit late to have lunch. I walked towards the kitchen and asked the lunch lady to give me some rations, the best dish of the week. She said as she threw the gruel onto my plate. That looked almost more inedible than what I had given the kappa. During my meal, we talked about a variety of things. Missions, reports, my life in Eldarya, the others. Do you have any information about that, Caro? No, not really. Information about what? Not to be nosy. Sure, from the neighboring village went missing while you were away. Oh, really? Yes, it's very difficult to understand because there are several small militias managed by some of the locals. Where did they disappear from? Mainly in the forest. I sent people out on missions, but I need more information than that. Huh, I hope you find them. Me too. I was thinking Chrome told us that a young woman had taken the kappas. Is that right? Oh shoot, I totally forgot to tell you about that. That's okay. That's what the kappa master said, yes. Elliot was part of the group that got abducted. Maybe it's a wild goose chase, but there must be a connection. Do you think that the woman that abducted the kappa children also abducted the children from the neighboring village? It's possible. Can we change the subject? Fair enough. Caro doesn't look too good. Well, it's not to complain or anything. That's all you do. At the same time, when you're welcomed by a hysterical person who throws you into prison, I don't think that's very... I didn't finish my sentence before Caro made wide eyes at me while waving his hands in a way that said, no, stop right there. Oh, you're forgetting that I'm underpaid. Do you want my mana? Come on, give them to me. Don't dream too much. I'm stinging worse than Stingy Jack. I have to agree, she never offers to buy me a drink. But I don't have any money. Sniff. Oh no. Fine, alright, I'll buy you your meal. Thanks. Thanks. Anyway, what did you want to tell us, human? He looks happy with what he's done. Well, I really think that, I started to whisper, the food isn't really good here. I think Karuto is getting better. Yes, that's true. And well, at least I can avoid doing the dishes. You have never eaten anything better than this? We eat this every day, and I don't understand. Oh goodness, they don't get that it really isn't good. We are very good cooks in Eldarya, we know, but it's not very nice to say that. No, I wasn't trying to be mean. I just wanted to understand is all. When you don't know how to cook certain elements too, he does many experiments and... I see. And it's not like we have a big variety of food either. Quick change to subject. Girl told me about the food supply mission. What is it? Oh, well, we use the port. Ikar! Portals? What is that? A way to go home? Is that it? No! Not send. Go back home? What a weird idea, right, Carol? Yes. I was told that it was impossible to use the witch's circle to go back to my world. That's true. Although I was able to use one to come here. That's also true. Ikar and Carol were called away and I didn't get a single answer to my questions. I tried to summarize all of the information I acquired. I knew they did food supply missions to bring food from my world. That these missions use the same witch's portals. But how? The more I think about it, the more questions I have and my mind is confused. Well, don't ask too many questions. Okay, well, I have nothing else to do. I should go back to my bedroom. Maybe I could read one of the books that Ikar lent me. Well then, here we go. Let's pass some time. Come on, go read some books. They're nice. They're good for your brain. Okay, where did I put that book again? After several minutes searching, I find the book buried under my pillows. I've always had the habit of reading before going to bed. Despite spending the past weeks here, I'm surprised I can still read books in my own language and from my own world. This time I decided to read one of the classics, The Ice People by I'm sorry if I butchered the name. I never read that, so I think it's René Barjavel or something. Just like I do every time I read the pages one after the other. Well, that's how you're supposed to read a book. The novel was coming to an end. After reading the final sentences, I closed the book. I should probably take it back to the Ikar and ask her for another. I don't have anything more important to do at the moment. Okay, but what about her? Maybe she has important stuff to do and now you're disturbing her. Oh hey, again you. Hi Ikar. What brings you here? I finished the book you loaned me. Oh, already? You loaned it to me a while ago. Yes, but you had your mission. I thought it would take you longer. What did you think? Well, I loved it. Really? It's one of my favorite novels. Oh, yes? You have truly excellent authors in your world. It's very exciting. Are there no good novelists in Eldarya? Yeah, some. So I was kind of hoping to borrow another book if you don't mind. Yes, if you like. In the end, I opted for several books, to suck up a little and return to my bedroom. What a bookworm. When I'd gotten pretty far into my new novel, I realized I wasn't too eager with the idea of spending my day reading. Well, don't complain. I wanted to move, use my energy, do something more constructive. I needed action. I remembered that Ikar and Carol had mentioned an ongoing mission about the recent disappearance of children. I wondered if I could perhaps be of some use. I should go back to it and see Ikar. Girl, she's busy! Leave her alone! Yes, I had a request I'd like to ask you. What is it? Do you have any missions you can entrust to me? Here, right now? No, not really. Before you were talking about children going missing. Could you put me on that? What? I don't want to stay in my room reading or doing nothing. I have to do something. But you just woke up. I'm in excellent shape, really. I'm not too sure. I'm afraid this meeting might be too exhausting for you. We should talk about this with Miko. Well, at least she's considering it. How nice. Where is Miko? Where is our leader? Miko! Where is our little Miko? Hi. She's usually in the crystal room. We arrived in the crystal room, and I noticed Miko held a piece of parchment in her hand while she spoke to Kero-san. Yeah, she immediately stopped what she was doing when she saw us. Ikar, human, what are you doing here? She asked me to assign her a mission and so give her one. Well, it's just that she asked for the ongoing mission. Which one? Which one? The mission for the missing children. I got the impression you could use an extra hand when Ikar and Carol were talking to me about it. Oh, well, that would be a no. Excuse me? You are still too fragile for such a demanding mission. Too fragile? I'm in great shape. It's a task that will require great energy. I cannot trust you with it in your condition. But I want to help. I want to be useful. What's more, I'd love to see if this business has anything to do with the kidnapping of the little kappas. I owe it to Elliot. All right. I'll agree to entrust you with a mission. Oh, awesome. Thank you so much. Where should I start my inquiries? Should I interview the families of the lost children, maybe? Haha, no, do you really think I trust you with that job? I actually do have a mission just in and perfect for your skill level. Oh, really? But I hope that you know a lot about it, too. What will you entrust me with? Carol, I'll let you explain. Alright, so we received a message from the Kappas thanking us for returning Elliot to them, and for you and Krone's visit to their land. Therefore, we wrote a response, at least Ikar did, didn't you? Yes, and I finished it just before Human arrived. Here it is. She produced a scroll with Miko, sealed right away with an engraved bottle. Perfect. Human, your mission is therefore to go to the beach to release this bottle into the ocean. But I'm not a postman. Can somebody else do it? Didn't you want something to do? Yes, but not Well, there you are occupied again. She placed the bottle in my hands and made me repeat an incantation several times. Do you remember the way to the beach? Pretty sure. I believe you have to take the staircase by the cliffs. Exactly. I gave in without her insisting. I had asked Miko for a mission, and I received it, as she'd made clear. Nonetheless, I had not expected something so basic. I left the crystal room, a tad irked by the situation. I told myself that Miko must have given me this small responsibility as a test of my health. Therefore, I resolved to take it as a challenge to overcome. You take it way too at heart, girl. Huh? Vacuum, how nice to run into you. What are you doing right now? Nothing at all. I'm on standby and I was just out getting some air. On standby? How come? A great mission is in preparation. The mission of the missing children? Exactly. How do you know about it? I asked Miko to give it to me. Really? She gave me a different mission. Oh, do you think you'll finish up in time to work on the other mission? I hope so. I'd love to help with all my heart. It's great to see your enthusiasm. Thank you. What exactly is this mission you must execute? I must make my way to the beach and cast this message into the sea. I'll come with you then. No, you don't have to. Anyway, you must be pretty busy as it is. I already told you I'm doing nothing right now. Alright then, if you want to. Come on, he wants to spend time with you. We had made a little way on our path when I started thinking over the sequences of events. My request to Miko for the mission of the missing children, how I had ended up receiving a whole other mission, and then how he'd offered to come with me. I couldn't stop myself from feeling frustrated at the situation. This mission, as important as it may have been, was not what I had hoped for. I'd have preferred something more taxing, more complex. Girl, you just did one earlier. It was very selfish of me to want such a thing, especially when I hadn't been here very long. But I wanted a mission to stretch my wings. You have no wings. Is something wrong, human? No, I'm fine. Don't worry about it. Are you still chewing over your mission? Would you like to talk about something else to take your mind off of it? Yes, I'd like that. I don't want to seem ungrateful. It all depends on what you're chewing over. I like to do more to help. That will come. Did it take you some time to get started? Yes, a little. Oh, really? Why? Several reasons. They didn't know me, my character, or my background, so I understand why there might have been mistrust here. Yes, but given your profile, they must have given you some sweet missions. Not at all. Mine were pretty insignificant, too. That's a shame. For me it was, but I learned to be patient. You're telling me I should be, too, aren't you? Maybe. Fair enough. That's Valken to you. Let's go to the beach. Where is the beach? It's so hot. I regret wearing all of the outfit Miko gave me. I don't agree. But with your furs, I'd be covered in sweat. I already am. I like being hot. So I'm gonna stop here. Bye!